How's it going, crew? This is HappyDays and welcome to another Terraria tutorial video. So, we've been doing a lot in our Terraria world. We've fought a few bosses now, we've been finding life hearts, we've explored the world, and it's getting to a stage and you're probably thinking, hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. And just like I've got here, you've got your cool armor, and you've got your sparkles, and your flying boots, and your pew 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 pew, and you're flying around. You got, no worries, shooting the bats, easy, bro. And you kind of start to think the game's getting just a little bit on the easy side. You can see up here, I've done a bit of grinding. I went and explored the jungle, which go find it. I don't particularly like the jungle; it's annoying. But once you've got meteor gear and rocket boots, it's a real walk in the park. Mostly because you can fly around all the annoying bits. Went and got up to 400 health, and you're pretty much getting ready to move on to the next stage of Terraria. And that is starting hard mode. And you start hard mode by beating the boss down here in the Hell Zone, which is called the Wall of Flesh. And you might notice I'm making a nice long path. Oh, a meteorite. Happy days. I'm making a nice long path. And there's a reason for this, because when you spawn the Wall of Flesh, it takes up the whole screen. And, it's not too wide, but it is tall. It takes up the screen. And it moves towards you in a constant motion. And you probably think, oh, well, that's okay. It'll just hit me and keep moving. It actually won't pass through you. So it's going to keep pushing you into lava, into buildings, whatever. So you need to really set up your arena ready for it. So I've started making a bit of a runway. Just as started, and I'm going back this way. And the boss has about 8,000 hit points. So you can imagine if we're shooting for about 20 damage a hit, we're going to be fighting that boss for a while. So obviously you need a nice long catwalk. You just got to take some time. It's a bit annoying when there's monsters floating around, unfortunately. But you just got to take some time. I just dig straight through these hell buildings. So don't worry about mining around them. Just go, take out the wall and just keep going. So in one wall, out the other, and just keep making your little path. If you start reasonably high, you shouldn't have to climb over lava too much. And in fact, you want to make it so, as much as possible, you're not changing levels while you're fighting, so jumping up and falling down. Because you'll know it when we fight the boss. It's not an easy boss, and it can get out of control very easily. So as much as possible, you just want a nice straight run through. So I'm just going to take a moment, especially with the molten axe. This is not too bad. So just keep running through here. Going to get rid of the door, get rid of the slime, just get rid of everything. Yep, doors out of the way. So it's well worth it. You can, sort of make do, but the first time I fought the Wall of Flesh, it was a very short affair, and he really pwned me hard. And I guess part of... I'll just change this slot, that's annoying me. Part of fighting the Wall of Flesh is you're sort of saying that you're ready for the hard mode too. So once you've killed the Wall of Flesh, the game changes permanently to hard mode. Which does a few things, and I'll actually do a video on that, but let's just say for now that, you want to make sure you're at 400 health, which is, you can see up here I am. Going to the jungle is a great place to find hearts, and also the dungeon's a great place to find a few extra hearts. Although, I don't know, actually it used to be, but I found more in the jungle when I just went there recently, so maybe they've changed it in a recent update. So as you can see, I'm just going through everything, not really, not making it pretty. It's not here to be looked at and admired, it's just a long straight road. Nothing fancy. Ooh, obsidian skin, that's cool. Yeah, nothing too special. I'll just quickly look at too. I found the Cobalt Shield in the dungeon, and I could combine that with another item to make the Obsidian Shield. Oh, the Obsidian Skull, of course. So you can see now we've got immunity to knockback, which is a huge thing to get. So now if I get attacked, I'm not going to bounce all over the place, which is really cool. Because that was getting annoying. You know, take a hit and fly halfway across the screen. You don't want that happening. Okay, go away, slime. So yeah, whoa, holy moly. So yeah, so I had a stack of 1,000 of these ash blocks, not because I went and mined that much and I'm crazy. Just, you know, I just happened to have that from, you know, digging through the ground. And yeah, so how long should it be? I suppose if you consider you're fighting, so you're running away from this wall and you're shooting, you know, it moves pretty quick. So, you know, you're constantly walking back when you're fighting it. As you can see, we're moving pretty fast along our path here. So you probably want it at least 400 blocks or so long. So if you've got a stack of 1,000 or so blocks, yeah, that's how long you want it. You want to get down to at least 600 blocks left. And, you know, look, it is a bit of a pain to set it up, but, you know, I guess you're collecting a bit of gold off the monsters as you're fighting, and I don't know, you might find some cool stuff in hell, you never know. So, yeah. Surprisingly enough, hell ends up one of the easier places to be in hard mode, which I find kind of funny. The monsters don't change too much down here. There's a few new ones, but for the most part they stay quite similar. So, yeah. Whoop. Oh, go away, little bat. I'm actually going to change, and I'll do it in the pre-hard mode video. I've made a new gun. It's called the Phoenix Blaster. You make it out of a gun you find in the dungeon and hellstone bars. So it does a lot more damage than the space gun. And it just means, you know, this armor, as you can see, I'm taking damage even from these guys. Even with 400 health, it's not quite enough. So, you know, our meteor armor's been awesome, but it's just about outlived its usefulness, unfortunately. Oh, there's a shadow chest, no way. I didn't think they were down here. So in the dungeon you find something called a shadow key. So this is kind of cool. I didn't expect... It was so rare, I just wondered if they even existed anymore. Alright, let's open her up. What do we get? A strong flame lash. Whoa, look at that damage, 42. That's huge. Restoration potion, that's pretty cool. Gravitron's awesome. Especially for finding those floating islands, if you caught that video. Let's have a quick play with this. Oh yeah, does pretty good damage. Uses up that mana pretty quick, but yeah, it's pretty strong. So in hard mode you can start to get items that really help with your mana. So mana's not as much of an issue. Let's take the shadow chest because it looks cool. Yes, I know, vanity. So yeah. So the Wall of Flesh is not really that hard of a boss, but it does do a fair bit of damage. It shoots a lot of lasers at you, and it can overwhelm you pretty quickly if you're not ready for it. So it's worth taking this time. You know, you got enough to worry about while you're fighting it. You don't want to be worrying about, you know, trying to stay on a path as well. Is that a piano? Cool. Let's take that. That can go in our base. So, yeah. So we're just going to keep going with this. I'll probably make it super duper long. Just because I've hinted at there's a good farming thing we need to do later in the game with meteor heads. And saving meteorite, and it's actually good to do it down here in hell. So you can actually set up your farming area on this path, so it's worth, you know, Bit of extra space. There's also new ores that you get in hard mode as well. And there's 3 main ones and they make really strong weapons and armor. Like, really, really strong. But I guess you really, really need them too. So you can actually mine them just above hell level. They appear a lot. So, yeah, so this is another reason it's good to have this little path. You can easily sort of float up just to the next level. And, you know, farm those really good ores, which is cool. So I think this is about 600 long now, which is really more than enough. I'm actually interested now in seeing if another shadow chest is along here. Because normally you wouldn't bother going this far along hell. But because we're just cruising along, this is pretty cool. So basically where we're at now is there'll be one more video and I'll just talk about some things you might want to get ready. There's a few little things that you just wouldn't know before hard mode starts. Like, for example, one thing is you should collect some sand before it. And you're probably thinking, sand, what do I need sand for, Happy Days? What's wrong with you, man? Sand is everywhere. It's on the beach. But, you know, just a simple thing like that. Sand actually gets corrupted by these 2 new things that spawn when you start hard mode. So there's actually some new biomes. One's called the Hallow. And it's like all this, you know, it's cutesy, it's like kawaii sort of stuff. Bright colours and there's like unicorns in the biome. And the other biome is... This is testing me. What's the other biome? You get the Hallowed and you get the... Oh man, I can't think of it. Hallowed... What's the other one? I don't like it much. It's like some dark zone. Oh, it's like this evil zone, I think. Evil? No, that's not really. This is bugging me now. Ah! I can't remember what the other zone's called. How crazy is that? Uh-oh, this lava's not good. You can actually, with lava, if you're a bit creative, you can get rid of it pretty easy. There you go, problem solved. So rather than just mine straight down and, you know, could have just mined straight through it and I would have taken a butt ton of damage, so we don't want that. Okay, I'm now officially... This path is more than long enough. It's now I'm just hoping to find a shadow chest. So I think we can give up on this. So let's just have a quick jump over a few towers, see if there's any shadow chests. Please don't fall in the lava. No, come on shadow chest, where are you? No. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Go away, bat. Shadow chest? Hello? I love all the hell decoration. It looks so cool. All this like gothic-y dark stuff. It looks awesome. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have a lot of fun like mining some of the biome and then like putting it into your house. Like it looks, I think it's very cool. Okay, I think we're going far enough. Alright, check this one last tower. Shadow chest. Hey, this looks different. Is this just me? Does this look different to you guys? I don't know, it kind of looks neater. I don't know. The blocks, the background looks different. This is weird, it does look different to me. Ooh. Okay, one more. I heard some of you said one more. I know I did, I heard some of you crew, you're like, come on, one more. You know, there might be a shadow chest, Happy. You know, you gotta keep hope alive, man. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And not fall in the lava. And now I'm like royally under attack. Why did I go one more? Come on. Okay. Pew pew pew. Go. Alright. Come on. One more tower. Hey. One more? One more? I don't... Where's the towers? Have we reached like the end of the towers? I'm sure there's more if we could keep going, but you know. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so now we're gonna go and have some fun running along our awesome path. And I'm really looking forward to starting hard mode because the first time I did it, I was like so impressed. Like I was just like, you know, this is so cool. You know, you think you finished the game. You know, you think you've seen everything. You're like, yeah, whatever, cool. Beaten it, clocked it, whatever you want to call it. Tapped it three times on Fridays. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden, you know, the world changes completely. You're like, whoa. Like blew my tiny mind, you know, when it happened a few years ago. I don't know why it was a tiny mind. It's not like I was young again or something, but hey, you know what I'm saying. I am like in very real danger of dying here. We definitely need this armor upgrade sooner rather than later. Okay, we're on the path. Should we put some torches along? Yep. Come on. Come on, torches, place. Okay, so this is nice and long. Ooh, nice. Put some torches. Run right through that. I can't heal for another 30 seconds. I'm probably going to die. Don't you shoot that stuff at me. Hey, cut it out. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. So as you can see how nice and smooth it is. So when you're fighting this boss, you can just sit back and relax and enjoy the pure terror that is fighting this boss, you know? It's just nice and relaxing, like Sunday Drive, guys. You know? Okay, so that's alright. That's about it. So I think that's enough space. So what I might actually do, I actually like that nice cleaner path we've done here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a little hole here. Actually no, we want to make sure it spawns on the right side. That would be disastrous. Okay, gonna make a little entryway in here for the... So to start this, you throw the little voodoo doll into the fire, into the lava. So let's make a nice little wall here. So we know this is the official place to throw it in. Cool. Alright. So let's magic mirror back home. Oh yeah, we got some new NPC too. He's called like a witch doctor. It's pretty cool. He sells this imbuing thing that makes you can make potions for like melee weapons and give them cool abilities. And he sells this blowgun that's pretty strong. Although it's a bit slow. But it's still cool. Still cool. I'll pay it. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. So next video will be getting ready for hard mode. And then we'll actually take on the Wall of Flesh and get ready. Oops. We'll get ready to take on this new hard version of Terraria. I'm excited, guys. I hope you are. Get pumped. If you're playing along too, you know, you probably won't have exactly the same items, especially the accessories. But the main thing is, you know, you're sort of cruising along with similar main equipment. And yeah, we'll leave it there. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't joined us yet. I really love my community to get involved, you guys, you crew. You know, leave a comment, leave a like. You know, challenge something I've said, respectfully, of course. Yeah, and I try and answer each and every one of your posts when you do. Alright, we're going to leave that there. Stay happy till next time, guys, and get ready for hard mode. See ya!